Good evening and thank you for joining us here on 9 News Now. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. The 18-year-old murder suspect will stay behind bars until his trial. Jeremiah Howells was charged in the shooting death of a Broadmoor student, Kyle Earthley Jr. At his bond hearing, prosecutors turned in multiple reports of Howells violating his curfew of his bond. The victim's family said they saw this as a slap in the face. Howells will now be back in court on May 1st, where a grand jury will start reviewing his case. A Livingston Parish councilman took to Facebook to apologize after he was arrested and accused of driving under the influence. Councilman Dean Coates said he was coming home from a crawfish boil when he was stopped by police Friday evening. Investigators told us he refused a breathalyzer test but submitted a blood sample. Those results haven't been released yet. Investigators also cited him for speeding, improper lane use, and an expired inspection sticker. Coates says he takes full responsibility for his alleged actions. A West Feliciana Parish jail had a carbon monoxide leak last weekend, which led many calling for a new jail facility. We're told the leak came from a faulty ventilation pipe in the hot water system. Inmates were then evacuated and taken to another facility while the leak was being fixed. Several inmates and a correctional officer were hospitalized. The current building, we're told, has been in operation for over 70 years.
It's too small for our needs. It's in a bad location. It doesn't maintenance-wise, it doesn't meet our needs. It's always a problem for us. We have to come up with a solution.
You know, it costs money when we have to send people out of the parish to be housed somewhere, especially if there's a female or juveniles, et cetera. Those things cost.
West Feliciana Parish President Kenny Havard says the new jail would cost around $30 to $40 million. He and the sheriff are planning to make a push for a new facility in the near future. Let's take a look at your weather picture for the first time in a while, dealing with some rain this evening. Let's get over to Steve Caprata. Steve.
Hey, Liz. Yeah, even had some flash flood warnings this afternoon, this evening. Let's give you a look at what we've got right now on our First Alert Radar Network. Still some storms kicking out there. Now, we had a line that developed across parts of EBR, the airport up towards Central. That line mostly weakening, but still a little rain near the southern campus and back on 190 into West Baton Rouge. Got some storms near Morganza at this hour, extending up across West Feliciana to near Woodville and then eastward to Centerville, Mississippi. The good news here is the hardest hit areas of East Feliciana and St. Helena parishes starting to dry out for now. You see some other showers up near Liberty. Look at the rain that came down earlier on. So this estimated rainfall where you see yellow, that's at least 4 inches of rain estimated by Doppler radar. So Clinton eastward on Highway 10 here right on into Darlington, some very heavy rainfall, and that extend eastward to near Easleyville as well. We'll come in and take a look at this. You had some totals. Darlington is right in here. Near Darlington, estimated 8 to 9 inches plus. We did see some reports of flooding, some video from near Clinton over towards Ethel and East Feliciana as well. So all that heavy rain did cause some issues. Tonight, here in Baton Rouge, at least, it's kind of settling down. We're checking in at 70 degrees right now. Winds out the east at 6 miles per hour. In the morning, there could be a few spotty showers. By noon tomorrow, though, I've got rain chances climbing to 40%. Your afternoon rain chances on Tuesday running about 70%. Highs topping out in the low 80s. Once rains develop, we'll start to see those temperatures dropping off a bit. And again, tomorrow could be some pockets of heavy rain, so watch out for that. 60% chance Wednesday, 50% Thursday, and then Friday through the weekend, we start to dry out. Guess what that means? Getting hot again. Highs approaching 90. Saturday, Sunday, right on into early next week, and then maybe a few showers showing back up by the mid part of next week. Liz?
Thanks, Steve. Coming up at the top of the hour on WAFB, the East Baton Rouge District Attorney is asking voters to approve a new property tax to fund their work, but he says a yes vote would also help out the Public Defender's Office.
If the public defender is not adequately funded or staffed, if they're not ready to proceed, the judge is not going to make them go forward if they're not staffed enough. And that case will get delayed. So part of that backlog is also having them sufficiently funded so we can go forward with our case.
Early voting started Saturday. It resumes tomorrow morning at 8:30. Election Day is May 3rd. Dion Guillory will explain more about the tax and how it would free up money for the Public Defender's Office on 9 News at 10. Thank you for joining us for a quick look at your headlines. We'll see you back here for our next newscast, 9 News at 10.